coming to you live. Welcome to my channel. My name is Kyle. Today I'm going to teach you how to play Act Naturally by good old Buck Owens. Alright, this is a pretty simple song. We're starting on a G chord, and we are in the key of G. Now, the hardest part about this song, if you're not comfortable with it, is the picking pattern, okay? So the way this works is we want the G note here, which is the E string 3rd fret. Then you strum these bottom 4 strings. You'll notice I don't really have my index on. It's because I don't want to hear that note very much. So my middle finger's kind of muting that string. You could put it down if you want and get that. I just think it makes the G chord a little muddy to add both of those notes. So I just leave the B out and mute that string like that. But you can do it how you want. But once again, going back to the picking pattern, we pluck this string here, strum these, then we pluck the D string and strum these, same 4 strings. And we do it quickly. Now the simple way to do this is just to hit the bass note and do a single down strum on these 4 strings. Then hit the next bass note and do a single down strum. To add a little bit of a swing to it and do it a little bit more like they did it, you would do pick, down, up, pick, down, up. Okay, so at half speed, here it is, the simple version. Here's the slightly harder version. At full speed. Okay, after the G, we move to a C chord. Now, you can do it as a C2 here. In the key of G, a G is like this, right? A C2 is just moving those 2 fingers down a string each, the A string and D string here. Now, to do the bass notes here, we're going to hit the C first with the down strum, and then we need to actually hit the G here. So we're going to put our index there and play. So on our G chord will look like this, then moving to the C chord we'll actually do this. Okay? So you got after that we go back to G, and then we go to D, which is D string down strum and then A string down strum. So the verses is just getting used to which chords comes when. So here is a little mini playthrough of the verse at a half speed. They're gonna put me in the movie. And all I gotta do is act natural. And then we hit the chorus, which starts on a D chord. Well, I'll bet you. Okay, now this chord here, this is a G7. So from my G position here, I had my ring and pinky here on the B and D strings, but now I'm gonna take my ring up to the 3rd fret D string to make it a G7. And they play a little bit of the lead guitarist plays a little something fun here, plays like a sort of, you can add that in if you're feeling good. So you can kind of abandon your Travis picking thing that we were doing earlier on that G chord if you want to include that little line. So after we hit the D, the G, D, G, D, G, then we go to the A7. So that's hitting the A string first, down strum, then the D string, down strum. Now you'll notice with my A, here's a normal A, with the middle ring and pinky on the 2nd fret, D, G, and B strings. To play a A7, you just remove the middle finger there. Just open up that G string to 0. And you play it as A string, D string, A string, D string. And then we go to a D7, which is just like a D, but we need to get this note on the 3rd fret to the 1st fret. So what we have to do is rearrange our fingers to to get that note on back there. So it's G string here, B string here, and E string here. Second, first, second frets. And once again, you play this D string, then the A string, D string, A string. All right, so here's a mini playthrough of the chorus. Well, I'll bet you I'm gone. Here's the A. And back to the verse. There is a little interlude between like verse 2 and verse 3. There's like 4 measure break of D, D, G, 2, 3. 2 measures, 4 measures, depends on how you count it. And then the very end of the song ends with G, a quick D7, and back to G. That's the ending of the song. So it goes, and all I gotta do is act. That's the ending. So there's all the parts of the song. Hopefully that's enough for you to get going on it. It's really a matter of getting that picking pattern down. There's not much to the chords themselves. Thank you for stopping by. If you need more assistance, more guidance as a guitar player, check out my Peak Potential Practice Guide. It's free. You can download it. It'll just help you be motivated and know where to go next. If you feel like you get stuck a lot as a player, that's going to be a good thing for you, knowing how to keep getting better. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.